So we are back, and I'm just showing you what it's looking like right now. So that part's dry, and I'm probably gonna fix it still because it's a bit loose, the lace that's in the back and the front. So you'll see me fiddle with that a little bit, but making some of the finishing this part of it. Actually, got to make the little booklet part that comes out. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm just taking some coffee dyed paper that I dye ahead of time and just making it all pretty and different sizes and stuff. So, and that's the legal paper. That one is the school paper that you get at the dollar store. That's why it's a bit longer, but the lines came off when I went to coffee diet, so that's what had happened. I'm using my little staple gun. It's the mini kind, so it's tiny and cute. So the tag that I made for it was a bit too big, you can see that, so that's why I pulled out another tag to put in there, and now I'm just decorating it. And we'll probably put that other tag somewhere else. I just grabbed the Ouija board stamp that I have, which is basically where the design of the book came from. Putting distress in the edges again. Grabbing some scrap. I just have a little tub of ribbons that are just scrap ribbons that I can like reuse for these kind of things. Just adding a little flavor to this tag. So hard to tie. There we go. Fits perfectly in there. I had pre-made a bunch of these way back in the day, and it's embossed, so it's raised up a little. So I'm just cutting it up to put it on there and make it look cute. There, I decided to put the tag there since it fits better. Just grab it and see what fits on this side of the little baby tag. And that was a previously made tag that I did Just looking through ones that I've made before. Let's see what looks good. Set those aside because I want to use them in the book too. Now that's the little booklet that we're making that goes with this little set here. So we're just getting paper and adding it to it, and waste not, want not, right? So I'm just adding every little scrap, and then I'll just put it together after and kind of mix and match it. Then I'll sew it together. I'm just doing your usual 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I think that's what they call it. Ran it through some beeswax again. I'm just showing you that one string is on one side of it and then the other one on the other side, so you can tie them together, and it's like an ultimate kind of knot. And it's so cute. Trying to figure out where I want to put it. See, here I go. Like, it's too loose, so I'm going to glue it down more. So there the booklet goes in there, and I'm about to glue it down. While I work on that, see what else I'll do here. I wanted to do kind of like a shadow guy on one of the pages. So I decided to use this stamp, this Tim Holtz Stamper, Stamp-A-Nominous. I can't really say it. But yeah. I'm using the Black Set Archival ink again. And it didn't stamp the way I wanted to, because it's kind of hard to stamp with the background, but we'll get it. Don't you worry. We're going to get it. I need more ink. It dried. Now I'm just using my fingers. I'm like, ugh, this is not working. But I have the silhouette, so I'm just going to go in with some distress crayons and color him in and kind of do like a smoky kind of shadowy guy like I wanted. So you'll see. And then once you take water to it, it just like so amazing. Look at that. It gets so cool looking. The color. The distress ink is just like the colors are so vibrant with even the crayons. I don't have the distress markers because I already have the ink and I have the crayons, and I use a different watercolor ink or pens, and I have alcohol pens too, so I didn't think I needed the Tim Holtz pens as well. Just a little overkill. So now I'm doing the little birdies, and I have my pen. It's a brush pen. I believe it's alcohol ink too, or Indian ink, one of the two. But it's one of my favorite pens, and I've showed it previously on other videos, and it's the pen that I use to do signatures and also to write in my Book of Shadows, as well, like calligraphy and stuff. So, well, the best calligraphy I can do anyway, which is basically like cursive. Cursive is nice too. But yeah, I'm just filling in, since the archival ink is not wanting to go down good, so. Stampers Anonymous, that's what it's called. I thought it was one word, but it's not. Here's a little pocket previously made from another book that I was working on. So like if I have extras and it works with this book, then I'm going to use it because waste not, want not, and it looks good. So now we're back to this page. It's all dried up and ready to put in all the stuff, so that's what we did. Now I'm going through my little things I've created before and seeing what I want to put in there. There's also like blank things that I can like make, and just pull and grab stuff from, like, I mean, I have envelopes, I have blank cards. You see what I pulled on there, and just like extra, like that white card with the lines on it was just the those photo cards that come in those photo boxes that you buy from Michael's, and they come with a whole bunch of like cards. So I saved them, and I like using them as tags or flips and whatnot. Now we're making the next idea pocket page thing with the 12 by 12. So there's my little instruction page showing you. And again, we've made these together, so that's why I'm not going through it like step by step slow. Alright, so I'm just checking the size of it, and the paper that I used before is a bit smaller, and this is actual 12 by 12, so I had to trim it a little, but you'll see that we'll use pretty much every single little piece. That's what it's gonna look like with, you'll see. I'm like trying to figure it out. That's why I wrote instructions, because how do you remember how to do all that, you know? Pulling out my scoreboard. That's gonna be the side tuck envelope thing. I'm just edging the corners there with my chomper. Now I'm using my envelope maker, and I always forget how to use this thing, so hopefully I make it correctly. Which I don't think I do, so we'll see. And that paper is kind of sensitive with the folding, so I put tape there to hold it together better. I'm just cutting off that extra piece for the envelope. I'm like, okay. See, I made it wrong because that's a little bit too long. But it'll work out. Just distressing it again, and then we're going in with the glue. So now we're making the little notebook part of that flip on there, and I just grabbed some paper. It's a notepad paper that I got in the I think it was like either $1 or $3 bin at Michael's long ago when they had more stuff, or I think it just depends on which store you go to too. So some Michael's have better products than the other ones, I've learned. I'm just using some double-sided tape to adhere it back onto the other page, and I used this little mini staple gun again to staple them all together. So you'll see that. Now that is also double-sided tape, and it's just a bit thinner than the other one. And I got that at either Michael's, because they had it there, and they also had it at Tuesday Morning at 1.2. The reason why you see me using those exact scissors right there for any time I'm cutting like something sticky is because those scissors are made specifically to cut sticky things like tape and stuff, so they don't stick to the blades, because you know when you have scissors and you're cutting like sticky things, the glue sticks to the blade, but it doesn't on these ones. And I got that at Joann's a while back ago. Now we're making a belly band here, just to stick things in. And then shortly we'll get to part, what is that, part 3 or part 4? Can't remember what part we're on right now, but it'll be listed in the title of this video. Take care, everyone, and have a great time with your weekend or whatever day it is that this gets posted. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.